closely stacked up to long. PaperX, not sure if they want to interfere. He's so stuck up in this Jinggg.
Jinggg may be stuck, but they've heard the teleporters. So PaperX now goes straight back over to the safe site, and they may be able to get this position for free, unless they can do something huge in the back line.
Oh, Jinggg took a lot of damage from the Poison Cloud, and the final bullet of Mixwell to the head of himself is able to finish the job. So the plan is going down here for PaperX. They've got themselves the A site, and Heretics need to start to fall back to get themselves this post-plant defuse.
Absolutely right now, Zeek, he is the make or break here. I think he may have been just missed by that concussion. Perfect Pavlos.
Whoa, Zeek doubles up. What a way to start off this game.
Oh,
Forsaken as well. We get to see him on a frenzy. Oh. Have to play it cautiously, although they need to win it to get the starts going well for them on here on Bind. Obviously, this being Heretics' pick, there's pressure. Jinggg with first blood.
That's really, really strong. Look at the re-aggression
Nice.
from Boo there. A little bit over-aggressive, instantly punished. But now the Bulldog in the hands of keloqz has to be the linchpin of this round.
He really has to step up. It's down to keloqz here trying to hold down this site. Oh, he doesn't check his left. The timing is rough. Wait, did they miss each other?
Yeah, miss each other.
Did they actually miss each other? He
Jump
stays
back.
alive, and he actually gets another. Doubles up, keloqz! Now that's the beauty of a third round, but you're still down in numbers. PaperX have the advantage.
But he's done enough though. He's forced PaperX back. One's gone from the teleporter with that spike. They head straight back to the safe site. And look at the aggression of keloqz. He's got so much info here.
But Benkai shuts him down. So the hopes may be dwindled, but AvovA on the wrong side of this map, or is it? Yeah, okay, Divide playing with our feelings a little bit there, but at the end of the day, they'll be heading towards this left-hand side.
As well, 1v3. One here would be enough for AvovA just to do that damage. First operator comes out. This time, not a glass cannon from keloqz, as we've known to, well,
We've seen them busy, at least on A.
absolutely. keloqz also just trying to buy a bit of space, but Forsaken, absolutely perfect. Goes for a quick rotation, a quick jump into showers now, with AvovA waiting for him.
There's been so many quick rotations with PaperX.
Oh!
No way! Forsaken tries to get into the void, but denied the ability of doing so. A bullet right between the eyes to put him to the ground.
They don't know Mixwell's and showers as well. This could be perfect for Heretics.
But PaperX have got Lamb's control. They can go deep. Showers may have to be enough for Heretics. They can deny this plant. The Nebula might conceal it for now, trying to bait it out. No, but it's a triple bait. They've gone all over to the B site, and there's someone waiting there. That's Boo.
They forced out the showstopper, mindfreak. Does he get seen by it? Yes, he does. They get some mileage from it, but they're still Boo.
Yeah, Boo does it. That's what he needed.
Yeah, inroads for PaperX. They are able to muster a buy off the back of Zeek's aggression.
Oh, this is fast. Carl will be catching him, unable to find a kill. Blast back to keep them back, and also to help them traverse right back up. Oh! To be behind them, Forsaken! Now that is gorgeous. But there's one remaining on site, and that is Mixwell. PaperX know of him. They'll try and deal with him. At least he'll try and delay for the rest of the team to arrive, but he's falling back, making sure they've got adequate numbers for the retake.
It's down to a Heretics retake. We've seen how good these can be in the past now, but now they need to be perfect. Benkai gonna get the rolling thunder off this plant as well.
Within the smokes, close and far, this is tough. It's really difficult to retake the B site with a disadvantage. Forsaken catches Mixwell. What's the call here? Do Heretics fall back? No, they're going for it. They don't know where AvovA is. They've got no idea, but now they know. First kill goes their way, but they're running out of time. Heretics need to move in quickly. Faking their movement in. They're unsure. It feels like they kind of want to save, but kind of not. They're not being gifted these kills. PaperX are not going to hand them freely. AvovA falling, this is going to mark it. Unless keloqz can bring out a miracle.
Over on Heretics, the tour de force does come out onto keloqz, but what good can it do with the Mixwell not quite able to bring out the Viper's bit just yet?
It's momentum they're trying to figure out here. Forsaken getting onto the back line. He's so good at doing this so far. He continues to do so. Zeek. Oh no, he's going to be pinged. His location as well. Instead of moving further though, AvovA gets one, and now he's got a teammate to help out. Forsaken on the back end, gets one for his shovels. Heretics are on top though. Even though PaperX have got themselves onto the site and the spike planted, Heretics might be able to overwhelm the attackers.
With that spike down and with that rolling thunder available, this is about even, and they even get the cosmic divider forced out here. This
Split the map in two.
It's going to be so important.
Here he is, keloqz. They know where he is now, but they're moving in, all from different positions. Benkai's position, now known. Trying to hide out a lamp. So you can delay this a bit. He's got the rolling thunder. They're both knocked back, but the Cosmic Divider's not favoring them. They're trying to get on the defuse, but hasn't delayed it enough. He He might have. keloqz with the shot. He doesn't really have the space, and with the Cosmic Divide coming through and Forsaken looking for him, he's going to be pinging his location for the rest of the team to try and fight him off. Now, onto the back line. Can he be fended off? Mixwell denying Forsaken's opportunity.
This Viper's bit's going to drop just as keloqz's flank lands as well. They know every single member of FavorX is now going towards Showers.
Seekers revealing positionings. Heretics, every single player of the defense is on the safe side.
This is going to be so hard for FavorX to execute through.
Zeek would be trying to use a blast back to make sure he can split them into. Already gets one, but loses his teammate AvovA. That's the controller. Very difficult to try and end this round without him. Mindfreak, he finds himself a gap through the defense and finds himself in the back line still. Fended off well by Mixwell as he turns his attention and groups up with Zeek, trying to set up a crossfire. They still have the Viper Split to hide in, but FavorX can even rotate all the way towards the B site. No, the fight will ensue, but there's not much time. They need to get the spike down. There's only 13 seconds. This is pressuring. Benkai's alone to the back end of this site. 70 points of health. Peeked out, denied the plants. Benkai won. He's got time. He can plant again. Kudos to Heretics for keeping it that close, but FavorX getting themselves out of a shaky situation now. That trick can only work just a set amount of times. Although they reveal AvovA's position, so it's a trade, an important one. Again, the controller. Jinggg, what an angle. What an angle. Gets away from the bench. Oh! Jinggg, are you real? And there's still more to go. Heretics have got 2 left, but the timing of FavorX is impeccable. Yeah, it's going to have to be a retake. keloqz has to fall back from the Zeek, taking it to B. There are actually 2 players on the TP. Who already dies. Oh dear, this is bad. For Zeek, this is very bad. Incredibly dealt with. FavorX don't lose a player. Heretics falling right into the trap. And Mixwell seized in place. Can it be held though? There's a crossfire. This is where the 2 remaining players are. Forsaken flashing out, getting the kill as well. He's feeling it, but keloqz has to do the heavy lifting. Has to be the one to put a victory in Heretics' bag.
1 versus 3, 4 bullets to work with. He has the luxury of 1 warm-up shot, Pavlos. He has to find this first kill so damn quickly though.
He cannot drop the ball. The only player to remain in Heretics' squad ever since the start of this year. But international curse, I reckon. A very quick approach from Heretics to just move into the B site. Just W gaming. Divide. First blood. AvovA falls. And the plant comes in on the back of the site to make sure they can hold over on defensive spawn. And they're even pushing out Benkai here. He may be in trouble. Fault line, but he's not accounting for the fast push that's coming his way. Down instantly. keloqz as well onto the other side against Jinggg. And there's 3 players now remaining on the FavorX side. Low in numbers, but they're starting to approach from that long side. Heretics are playing it slow. Very slow. Mindfreak eventually making his presence known. Gets 1 for his shovels and balancing the tempo perfectly. Forsaken getting the kill. Meanwhile, Divide is defusing. Divide is defusing! And he hasn't quite gotten it down. Boo. Can he do it? On top, up on ground. Will he be able to finish it off? Has to reload. Hiding. Has he delayed it enough? Risk they take is a force buy on the second round.
Absolutely. FavorX now. I want to mention, Forsaken's definitely slowed down. Only having garnered 2 kills over the last, I want to say, 3 or 4 rounds, but the rest of the team is doing so well, it hardly matters.
Well, Zeek is the one to open things up first. AvovA will be quickly falling after that. Far out of his depth, the Zeek ends up falling. Well, Heretics really want to fight this. They really want to fight this. They're throwing everything at them, poisoning them, putting bullets to their chests, jumping upon them, and trampling over them. Forsaken might be able to do it. He spotted them out. He's low. Oh, he's baiting them. Flash comes through and he falls back. 1 minute remaining, and Heretics got the spike. Forsaken. Starting things off with a classic, realizing he's too far out. That's the first! 20 seconds. The cross to the sights. Damage onto Boo. Softened.
Try and compartmentalize the map. Exactly what they're doing now with this push through long.
FavorX. The push through. Zeek cannot convert. And not only have they gotten a kill, they found information that no one else is nearby. At least at that distance. They draw back. Very clever from FavorX. You know, no reason to overstep. They've gotten the advantage. Drop back. keloqz equalizes. Onto the side they go. They move even further. Even past the nebulas. They know of Benkai. They know of Jinggg. Oh, but over aggressive onto him.
3 for Heretics, and Forsaken on the back line. Oh, this is pressuring together with the bottom line. The combination is beautiful, and there is nothing Heretics can do apart from Mixwell's magic.
And losing is a team here, but no one's matching Forsaken. No one's giving us that star performance that Forsaken is.
keloqz. Can he double up? Yes, he can.
Maybe anticipated by keloqz.
Oh no! He misses a shot, and PaperX are right back in the game.
Obscuring vision.
Oh, timing.
Oh my god. Mindfreak peeks through. He gets one before he drops. This is going to be close. Spike down. Benkai behind. Vandal in hand. Zeek is accurate. Devi. All to do. Can he get PaperX on match points? No, he cannot.
Welcome to my world. Pulling them in.
But nonetheless,
Try and peek that. Cosmic Divide. That's a fake. This is the first time we're seeing it, and for that reason, they've sold it.
the flank though from mindfreak is so quick, but unfortunately, it's not able to access, well, not in terms of the rotations.
They might be getting themselves on the B-side, but keloqz has fallen, Divide with 2, and all of a sudden this flip has switched. And, you know, this is doable. Oh, so doable. The Rolling Thunder available from the PaperX side can do so much. Going for Mixwell, but he's able to avoid it. No one is stunned. No one is up into the air. And Mixwell's got a really nice corner. Cosmic Divide, though, blockading the rest. They know that Mixwell is hiding that position, but over going for the flank, and misses the first shot. Doubles up and over! It's there! The instant they bring out the operator, they get the entry. The first double kill. That's what you needed.
That could have been the missing piece. Benkai responding with delay into Xiao's setting up mindfreak's aggression, but it's not needed. Jingg's the one to find that next kill.
And even though Heretics have gone for quite a comeback, it just takes one round to put that all in the bin. Benkai, blinded, unable to stay alive, but Forsaken, he's got his teammates back. He will avenge him. AvovA, tough spot, still picks it up, stays alive, has to do it another 3, has to be a quadra. Can he do it? Nebula, in space. Prowler cannot be avoided. And can't take the right positioning. Super side. Mixwell starts things off strong. Benkai falls. There's still one on the side. Gonna show something find it. Divide. Repositions. It's a trade. Heretics are on top. Mixwell is low. Jinggg comes in. All of a sudden, it's a 2-on-2. Showstopper trying to do damage, but that's all it's gonna get. No kill. Jinggg on top. Jinggg trying to make it happen for his team. But Zeek gives it to him.
Look how aggressive Mixwell's been able to get as well.
But Heretics kind of know of this, right? AvovA's been left back to try and deal with him. He's so smart about this,
but he can't get the kill.
And now the ult comes out, now the information's there. Benkai also chimes in, this could be it.
It took them a long time, but maybe this is where PaperX shut this down and take us to a second match. Kick shutting down Zeek, nothing they can do. It's Boo and Mixwell, baby. They've got to do so freaking much. Mixwell is 1 orb away from the Viper's pit, but are they away from it? Are they close to a kill? Are they close to an orb? Mixwell doubles up! Oh! Maybe they've got a chance! And in 40 seconds, Boo can get the spike down safely. They can get the ball. Oh, it's cancelled! Forsaken, bring it back into the game. Boo gets 1, and now he's up against the 2. Can he avoid the Rolling Thunder? Divine! PaperX will get the after I bought the analysis, but it's time to see what these teams have got on this new realm that is Fracture. Defense for Heretics, attack for PaperX, but it's Devi to Q with first blood.
Instantly 2 quick kills, and it's an absolute slaughter. The area outside of me, it's transformed into a blighted bog of bodies, and with that, it's all on Mixwell, 1 versus 5.
And he's got heat thrown at his feet already, man. Burnt to a crisp, but he wants to go in for more. Mixwell doubles up, actually, but he's low. And they know where he is. PaperX have already done.
keloqz is man to be tested.
It's all an information game so far. PaperX easing up towards Arcade, Forsaken.
Like we said, first entry. So Bo is denied the opportunity to peek. Step around and throw into his face. Heretics start things off strong. Can they continue? Yes, this fortress of this B site cannot be taken easily. Especially if Paper X lose so many players. Well, mindfreak can't do it.
Joke's over.
Together with Jinggg, hand in hand looking to push through. Run it back enabled. He's got another chance at this. Instantly taken back. They kind of got on the information that they needed. And they continue the onslaught. They come out on top with kills. Very strong. Mixwell, the only one for Heretics to find a kill so far this round. Forsaken seeking cover. Spike down. But the pressure is still on. Forsaken, fairly low, has a sidestep. They've got the numbers. They've got the guarantee of Jinggg to come over from drop if he needs to.
Absolutely. With this Empress running now, they need to try and find a way to force out this duel before the Empress wears off, because Forsaken, he is relatively damaged here.
We're going to be able to at least blockade one of the entries. Mixwell was able to isolate one, but other than that, it's a little bit more difficult. Heretics are kind of thinking that maybe this is an arcade push, but they only just realized that the efforts are condensed towards this A site. Yes, Mixwell gets one, but the entry should be guaranteed. Cascade allowing the crossover, and the A site is under Paper X control.
I want to mention as well, that high tide's just the tip of it, not quite getting to Satellite either.
Heretics might not let them breathe though, they're actually very close to the action here. Aftershock forcing mindfreak into the corner. Now they can push through. Benkai, very sneaky. AvovA gets one before he falls, but it's still a 3v4. Paper X are on the back foot. Benkai doing so darn much. And he's keeping the team contesting. Mindfreak doubles up. Doing so good on that. Sage moving in. Up to the upper ground, rolling thunder to delay. Heretics mustn't lose this, they've got so much. So many ultimates, this should be their round. Jinggg, hot hands, find nothing. keloqz
That's
winning the fight against Devi. And might get a second. Oh, misses a shot, actually hits it, but it's in on the legs. Goes in for more. Oh, may have taken a bite, way more than he could shoot. Site for Paper X here seems to be the B site. Forsaken doubles up, very aggro. Boo puts him right back up to his place.
30 seconds
Well,
left.
they need to be careful. Jinggg is so close. Careful thrown. They know he's close by. Zeek delivers. Starting to move up quickly onto the site. He's concussed. Perfectly done. Can they get onto the spike though? Benkai, 23 points of health. Can't get there. Quickly traverse onto this A site. Heretics though, quick to respond. They've got players on each of the openings. They have to get smoked up, but mindfreak obviously no longer being alive. Their abilities to do that are limited to the Phoenix Wall. Forsaken trying to spray across. They get the cross, they get the spike plant, and Heretics don't get a kill out of it.
This could be doable for Paper X, but they need this first kill quickly, Pavlos.
This is all starting to make sense. So Paper X having a team plan in place, and it works like a charm. Heretics move in. They need a kill. They need it quick. Forsaken, waiting, clear out. keloqz, Zeek, both connecting, but it's too for Paper X. Forsaken, shut down. Benkai, again on the hot seat. But
Where are you?
so they move. Inwards they go. In the face, Mixwell delivers. All wrapped around, somehow still alive. Finally taken back, but buys enough time for AvovA to get the kill instead. Now, Paper X continue. This time, mindfreak is alive. Cascade to the face, AvovA shoots through the wall and still gets the kill. AvovA, yet again, triples up. Heretics need the right rotation here because this is going to be an explosive one.
It absolutely is now. Divine operator in hand, that saved operator. He's got to get some mileage from it though, Pavlos.
Orbital Strike is definitely going to deliver. High tide as well, Cascade enabling to get into the site, but still mindfreak falls, which that means no more smokes for them. keloqz looking to fall back. He's got 30 points of health. Draws out again, misses the mark. 12 seconds, and boom, not wants to deny. Aftershock onto the box. Will it stop it? Repositioning. They might get the spike down, but Heretics now have friends. Boom, ends up falling. Zeek trades it right back up. This is so close, but now Heretics need to move in, and Paper X have got defensive. AvovA's behind them, and he's the only one surviving, and he's low. But Devi, no matter the HP, he's got one bullet to do it. This is a shot. This round is absolutely vital for Heretics. keloqz forced out of this position.
Face your fear!
Hot hands placed. Oh, he peeks through it. He takes damage. Jinggg gets the final blow through the flames. This is bad for Heretics. Very bad. Losing your keloqz like that without a trade. And Paper X approaching from both directions. Walled out of the site. AvovA gonna go for something sneaky. Zeek trading his. mindfreak doubles up. Jinggg as well. Paper X
Push out keloqz here.
keloqz.
Oh, that's quick. That's very quick.
He wanted to surprise them by swinging there and not allow them to cross through, but that didn't work out. Paper X on the defense here. Benkai hiding out.
Oh, Zeek free fires it. The big brain on this man.
Oh, the BM as well!
Spike
Don't you love it? And Heretics have got the numbers. They've got the spike clowns and they've got site control.
Absolutely, and we're going to see a, well, PaperX thrust into a retake here. Very, very limited utility. Nothing left on the Phoenix means that it has to be aim and only aim.
there.
Forsaken, looking to enter, aftershock, making sure it delays at least one of the entries of over. Finding a better angle as now he sets on the pinch. Boo as well chiming in. It's a difficult entry.
Obviously, being a map above, can't be that pressuring, but this kid coming their way will be damaging. Mindfreak, first of all, Zeek. Started things off strong, and that's exactly what Heretics wants, to gain a lead and maybe get a map in their favor. Benkai onto the upper side here. Sky Smoke. Revealing him. Well, stealing him. Wall not used from Mixwell. He doesn't want to use it early, but at least they get on site and can get the spike down.
They've also got a showstopper available for Zeek now. This is really how they're going to try and zone off PaperX and scare them into pushing.
But look where Zeek is playing. He's going to be playing very slowly, maybe playing for the off plant of AvovA. Ending up falling early, keloqz needs to stay alive. He really does, because that really determines whether Zeek is strong with his ult, and he does. He's accurate. And goodness me, what an upset would this be if Heretics win the bonus round of PaperX. In they go. Mixwell holding down the line. Showstopper. It's enabled very early. Benkai dies. And this is clean. Heretics no clue where the approach may come from. They've got no deep positioning. But Jinggg and Divide now trying to push forward. Jinggg gets one for his troubles. Still alive. They expect him to be so close. Pre-fight from Mixwell. It's strong. Mindfreak onto the site. Looking to keep himself and his team alive. Only good for one before he drops. But the site looks to be taken over by Heretics.
They've bought so much time now. Resurrection comes in, but the remaining two players, they're on this site, and there's no time to head back to this B site.
Heretics with double the amount of players that PaperX do right now. But yes, again to the side. Benkai moving up forwards, only damage to be inflicted. Mixwell so quick on the trigger, quick to find ahead. Divide can't.
Ready, the Nightfall on Benkai particularly, but up against that Rolling Thunder, what good can it do? Aggression from Heretics, speed from Heretics, and a push to the safe site.
They've already gotten it. Scott's free. They haven't used an ultimate for it either. keloqz now posting up. The interesting part is that PaperX are moving in quickly over from drop. They've already used the Nightfall, and they're not going to regress any longer. Into the site. It's a shorty from Zeek to get the kill. Quickly trailing, and keloqz is there on the back end to do the rest. Rolling Thunder comes out, the wall comes through as well. Make sure you delete them even more. Heretics have got most of the players. This is tough by PaperX, but they need to get it. If they want to make sure they're in and ahead, but Heretics, they...
For what looks like fairly under control over to Halls, also listing over towards this ace site. It's a long recon dart, but it's going to garner a lot of info here, especially onto Divide.
Perfect little shot coming from...
Oh! Oh my God!
Now that is one way to start off this map.
One enemy remaining.
That is incredible. He's got one bullet left, one player remaining. He's going to try and get it. Oh, okay, boo.
Heretics once again going for a fast round. This time though, over to B.
And it's a force. We rarely see Heretics go for something like this, but this time around they're comfortable because they've done some damage. Onto the side they go. Mindfreak doing damage to them, Bulldog making sure that player is down. Zeek is no more, and therefore no flashes can be available for them. Not just a shot by Mixwell here on the Marshall, looking for more. Boom. Heretics finally finding the way onto the scoreboard. Mixwell as well, getting the better positioning. But Jinggg is very, very aggressive. Low HP in the Heretics players, which could mean that it could be quick cleanup by PaperX. But Mindfreak is scared to cross the wall. Toxins down. An opportunity perhaps to close up this gap. Heretics playing the slow game. Staying back, no reason to peek. Benkai though is desperate for one. He's peaked but misses a mark. Recon. They know where Mindfreak is. They're keeping it simultaneously. AvovA coming true with a kill. 3 against 1. Benkai with a Marshall. Everybody's one shot without Marshall. Oh my God! 1 bullet. Yasurio. Oh! He's got a chance! He's got the classic and he's chasing Boo. Boo is trying to run, ring around the rosy, round and roundabout. He goes
Site, bit of info garnered from Boo, but only for the first. Divide once again answers the call of duty.
Divide. Bring it straight back up. PaperX have actually got the numbers advantage in this. They've got the pistols. No way this is another topsy-turvy.
And with that second kill as well, Divide brings out the tour de force. This suddenly becomes so doable.
This could be doable, you're right. This could go to the hands of PaperX. But they've got the wrong idea in regards to what site will be breached. The B site is what they've entered AvovA. Lurking in mid. nestling himself into a corner, getting comfy, getting snug. And as soon as Benkai falls, he makes sure there's a coffin and a wall 6 feet deep to shove him into. Heretics now have equalizing numbers, but with a better weaponry should be able to deal with it to steal a trade. Mixwell comes through and doubles up with mindfreak now on the hot seat. Looks to wrap. Heretics though are smart, they reposition and there's no way mindfreak will find them. All they have to do is just hide. So smart by Heretics. And you know, it is a damaging round. Was that a dink? That was actually a dink and he doubles up. Wait a second, mindfreak is sealing it. Wait a freaking second. He's running out of time though. He doesn't have the time. But you know, that round was a statement. Fear our pistols.
Absolutely, Pavlos. This is neck and neck with hyper-aggression and some of the best aiming we've seen for the whole tournament. Absolutely incredible from both of these teams. And now, as we enter the full buys, Heretics, they took so much damage that round. How are they going to match the Vandals that are about to come out from Paper X?
That is a very good question. It's troubling. But you know, when you've got pistols, you feel like you've got less to lose, you know, you go for some aggressive points.
They've also got that Hunter's Fury to work with.
Now, at what point will it be used? Will it be used preemptively to help initiate an attack? keloqz, actually fairly deep already. Divide full stout damage. They're really trying to push. Oh, Jinggg, hello. AvovA's been left behind. He wins the trade. Mixwell on the site falls. Paper X have got multiple angles to work with here, but the fact that AvovA's still alive is smoothing a lot of pressure. Forsaken finds a shot, and Paper X are winning on all edges apart from the one with a fight on Büyük. Büyük ends up falling. Forsaken moving in from main. keloqz steals with him, and he's up against a 1-on-2. Slowly switches position. Forsaken, and open up to Paper X. Hunter's Fury used. Okay. All right, we can see you, we can hear you. That is a lot of damage. Heretics have guns this round, and they just got dealt with as if they had mere pistols.
Absolutely. Granted, they didn't have too many guns. It is a hero Vandal sort of in the mix. It's not a full buy from Heretics.
What's interesting about this is if they're able to get the cross through towards the B site, there is a chance, but no. Benkai is just... He's not going to check his right-hand side. Gets out of trouble, though. Heavily occupied B sites. Two very strong duelists can do quite a bit. Looking to avoid the Hunter's Fury, they get another in their efforts. Heretics can't do a thing! They're being toyed with. They're being danced around. And there's nothing they can do. Mixwell might have given Heretics some fresh air to breathe, but Devi is there to suffocate them. There's a chokehold with a name on it, and that is where Devi will seal the deal. Spike now dropped with Mixwell with subpar ultimate. Well, knife.
Oh, he missed it!
But he gets
Get in position to use it. Heretics, they continue the fast pace, hitting straight onto this B site. This time though, Paper X aren't in position to try and get this early trade.
And finally, Heretics get a pick without being punished. Zeek. Oh my goodness. Using the null command and executed on the spot, everything thrown at him. Viper Spit, Heretics need to win this, man. They can't lose anymore.
Absolutely, and with the Aldron already being deployed, trying to ping that Viper within the pit may become very difficult.
mindfreak, Cascade. Trying to gain space and slow down his opponents. Limit them to an area of the map. Mixwell finds mindfreak. He's on the hot seat again. Forsaken, make sure he's spurt. Jinggg carries on, and he can make himself out of there. Jinggg on the Empress is unstoppable. And Boo, he's got the right positioning. He can delay it, but Jinggg is holding the position. And Jinggg shoots. Well,
Oh,
the
we
venue
are.
is split.
Straight down the middle.
And also middle being spoken of. You cannot be serious. Being so comfortable to push up that quickly. I mean, yes, Heretics are in pistols, but this is just brutal. This is murder.
There's only so much AvovA can do here as well. Now he's deployed that poison orb, everyone knows where he is, and with Mixwell sort of his position suspected, that's going to be his tour de force though. Suddenly this becomes very doable, Pavlos.
Jinggg, who's got a whiff of where they're heading. Where they're they're trying to go. Things get the spike and head in a direction of the site. 50 seconds. Do they group up or split? Still, subpar weaponry. But Mixwell one orb away from guaranteeing getting the tour de force.
Look at this plant as well. That tour de force comes out, and on that A site, there's such huge angles to work with. This could be the perfect scenario for an eco victory.
Mixwell saying, let's play. Now who will win this game? Who will win this little mini game in this round of AvovA? Even with a sheriff, he's deadly.
There's 2 state bites available for AvovA as well. Even if the tour de force doesn't work, they have the afterplant utility. And look, AvovA instantly sets up.
He's got a lineup. And Mixwell isn't forced to peek out, which puts the Vi in a pressuring situation.
Whispers of bullets exchanged over to Corridor, but it's Benkai once again with that Hunter's Fury to garner a kill. And onto Zeek, especially, means that Forsaken and Jinggg are going to be able to play at point blank without the risk of being suppressed.
Without the risk of being suppressed, without the flashes to allow the entry. It's quite a hindrance. This pick. FİNAL must feel a little bit more comfortable about it. AvovA playing with the feeling of the players in B.
Well, the Heretics,
The game plan is to assault that mid side. Benkai drops, which keeps things equal.
not for long though. AvovA killed.
And there's instant trade though as well. Mixwell also low on HP. They've been able to do these 2 versus falls before. Can they do so now with an extra player? And can they do so with Devi on such a close angle on this B site?
They try to bait them towards the B site and it's worked. Only one to defend, but Devi can hit his shots. The first one to die is Mixwell. It was low.
30 seconds left.
Therefore, a cleanup was swift. Boo. Looking to enter, but 20 seconds of rotation already coming in. They need to be quick. Mixwell doing damage onto Devi. It's Boo, actually. Still, they cannot deal with the rotates. They really cannot. Boo will get shut
They
down.
continue pushing yourself. And Odin comes out on Jinggg.
Oh dear, Forsaken felt the pain of missing the shot. The second swing will do it. Aggression to the site though. keloqz needs to open this up for his team. Boo assists with Hunter's Fury to create some more space. And if you look at the wall creator, the toxins are very far wide. Heretics won full and it's paying off.
Low HP on Zeek and keloqz though means that they need these kills fast. AvovA, his flank, Pavlos.
It's perfect and it catches the entirety of PaperX off guard. Now it retreats to net get picked off again, so he can have the opportunity to do that a second time around.
Absolutely, there's a few angles to work with here. It's flank on flank on flank, Pavlos. keloqz falls down to the 3v3.
It's flankception up in here. Zeek dies. Heretics, can they hold on? It's AvovA, but he's so far away. They know where he is and they can get on the spike.
They've got snake bites to work with though. Instantly the point though doesn't land in time.
It will not. There's no way. It will be diffused.
Oh, it does! And he takes that Forsaken!
Wait a second, AvovA can do it. 24 points of health. He needs to peek it. He needs to peek it. Oh, Guy gets it! And he's got it!
As both teams are one-on-one on the floor for the map. Simply, keloqz wants to open things up strong. They come for a comeback before. They want to do it again. Zeek is feeling it. And they want to put pressure onto PaperX from the get-go.
Mixwell leading, Zeek leading from the front now. Mixwell backs off 2 versus 5. Heretics can do it. Now can Devi.
He's only got 1. Barely enough health to work with.
Close, 13-11. We could have seen overtime. And again, half-time then was 9-3. Nothing is impossible. At least with a team of this caliber. Zeek is the first to fall early. Forsaken might be walking to the side of Mixwell, which equalizes the playing field. That is the spike. And Mixwell doubles up. Jinggg wants to punish, and he's able to get 1. Able to get himself out of there, but mindfreak also wants a piece of the pie. In from mid, but they need to be careful. Heretics locked onto the other side. Heretics are far away from the action. PaperX at least can guarantee some safety.
That's a great. keloqz exits would be nice here. Jinggg relatively tags. This shot.
Try and close it out at least in 4 maps if Scooter bought the line 3-1. But they're not going to make this easy. AvovA staying alive, switching the position, but he needs to be careful because Forsaken is on hot pursuit of him, and he won't expect it. And clearing out the site just like that, PaperX have got control. Mind you, Boo is still around and still wants to do damage, still wants to avoid getting that spike planted, but Devi and Forsaken cannot stop shooting, and keloqz is left alone. He's wondering, where are my teammates? Gets 1, and may be able to find a Vandal to work with, but he sticks with the operator for now. And you can see Paper X a little bit leery of that mid side. Heretics have shown that they find advantages within it. The main focus is towards this A site, but you know, you've got Forsaken towards B that can do so much all on his own. They don't check Zeke's corner, and they don't check Mixwell. Are we really going to see a twisted win from Heretics again? Are we really going to be seeing just that? Zeek goes by, flash right, throw, damage up, and there you go! Pinch me, man, I think I'm dreaming.
Oh, Pavlos. Knives in hand, keloqz.
Heretics with nothing to check mid. Oh, Forsaken.
2 HP, Pavlos. 2 HP on Zeek. It's so hard to take a fight at that altitude and at that range.
Super risky.
Absolutely.
Super risky. It just doesn't pay off. And Zeek now will have to hold it. He's got his teammate as well to help out with a crossfire. But Paper X are hoping they get pushed instead.
Absolutely, they're trying to bait Heretics into potentially trying to retake a mid here, but Heretics aren't budging. You see the experience, the discipline on them. Zeek getting a little bit closer, but he still has to push through these doors.
If he throws a flash, he's going to get pushed and he's going to die.
Yeah, absolutely.
To think they can smell each other right now, but they don't check it, and Zeek doubles up before he even falls. That's a big advantage for Heretics. Can they keep it going? With the tidal wave allowing them to cross forwards onto the sides, they use the Empress as well as Cascade to gain even more space. Jinggg, can he get himself anything out of this? They're running out of time, and they lose too many players. Heretics, they can allow the spike to go down, but they've got a massive advantage to get themselves this retake. keloqz just patiently waiting to finish off his opponent, and Devi, with the tour de force at hand, with 3 bullets remaining in it, it will only be able to... As soon as he sees the cloud burst, he does end up shooting, but does miss the mark. Zeek, that's the opener. Jinggg is no more, but Forsaken is actually pushing very aggressively, and he shuts down Zeek, and he takes him out of his normal form. Down to the ground he goes, but an opportunity for him to be brought back to life. Let's see if they are able to do that. Res comes through, Zeek will die out. Mindfreak looking to move in, Mixwell killing off Forsaken. Now with 2 left on Paper X, are actually dwindled substantially in numbers. AvovA, that is a very important snake bite. Devi forced to the left-hand side of the pyramid, and now wants to move up even closer. But they deal with Devi, at least with damage, and now Benkai also, together with his teammate, will have to group upon Heretics, trying to get the defusal. It's right in front of them, Viking Spit will be utilised, Benkai's down. Devi, with only 5 points of health, will try and deny it, but he won't. If Heretics win this round, there's a potential for them to come up against the pistol of Paper X and get themselves a victory. A lot of cheers for a Recon Bolt that misses the map.
That's our North American fans.
An A Recon Bolt.
As we see keloqz, close angle to work with. This shot so far, Devi not wanting to take the duel just yet, and this close angle from AvovA is going to be crucial for Heretics. Paper X, they've slowed down, but this spike is still trapped on this site.
It is. Oh, it's difficult for AvovA to quickly get Princeton in. He tries to turn his attention towards the other side, but Forsaken is low. Maybe AvovA's done his due diligence here after the shock dart. Maybe the recon misses, but the shock dart doesn't. And that makes up for it. Heretics on the upper hand, but they still have provided a lot of space to their opponents. keloqz, uh-oh. He's point blank with his opponents. Boo with the first sneak through. The flash is on point for Boo. Will have to also get flash. Shorty, close distance. keloqz, up drop, repositions. Hits the shot as well. keloqz is feeling it, and Benkai is alone with no time to spare.
He's got to save. He's got to save. That's now going to become the hero Vandal. And with that, Heretics off of some acrobatics from keloqz. We're going to be seeing them make it 10. We've spoke about 9-3 now. AvovA, snake bite deployed instantly. He knows this is going to be fast, but how fast?
Forsaken getting the first kill here. Drop on AvovA. And as they try to push forwards, Jinggg continues his onslaught. Actually, Heretics are in trouble. No way, the force. So well thought out. Heretics thought maybe they have a breathing space here. Maybe they're playing up as an easy, but no. Definitely not the case. Oh, hello. That Archon was really important. Spotting out 2 of the players, but still a lot to do. Zeek taking down Jinggg. Heretics pretty healthy. Don't have anything else for them though.
Look how far back Paper X are playing. They just want to play the upper part here.
way.
They've got 2 shock darts and a Hunter series to worry about. Let's buy time.
So can they build the time? Aggressive play Zeek, but this leaves that Boo and Mix will have to fend for themselves. Shock dart, misses!
Oh, misses!
Benkai missing the shock dart! Boo!
Oh my God!
Boo is insane! Stops defusing. 6 bullets. Benkai wins it!
Alt pockets are the ones you've got to keep an eye on here, and they are very much not full. They're on the precipice of getting everything, but it's not there. Yeah, Hunter's Fury comes out, and oh, it finds Boo!
Sova gets over there. Boo is out. Now needs to IGL by watching his teammates die. AvovA falls again. Heretics. This may be another comeback here because Forsaken is chasing after you. A statement kill. Zeek leveling it up a little bit. And no commands available. Not entirely impossible given that the spike isn't yet planted. But this was all because they were waiting for the buy to rotate.
Judging by their play style, but we see this collapse sort of landing in the general area of market. It's heard a bit damage done to keloqz, but it's nothing too influential just yet. Boo's pressed now in a fight.
The bite, very aggressive. That's a spike already. Imagine. No, AvovA drives past him, makes sure slapped in the face and no longer relevant. He's fully taken over by Heretics, and PaperX are looking to go for the retake, although Forsaken is very damaged up.
Absolutely, Pexa's go off, they're going to try and get a bit of early control, but Zeek to double down.
In the logs position, he's so darn deadly, and he's still alive. Didn't actually take any damage throughout that because they were so looking at his teammates rather than him. Great obfuscation technique shown from the Heretics side. Knife! Oh! You know what? Forget what I said about Heretics feeling down. They're feeling in, but Forsaken.
Both these teams.
Pexa's thrown early, so damaged. Maybe let them pull back a little bit. keloqz very aggressive, but Jinggg also fancies going for a very unorthodox peek, and he's actually going in for more. He wants to push further. Zeek, the only one with a rifle in his team, is able to find one, but Mixwell falling, and Jinggg going super aggro will be able to deal with him all by himself. Runs out of... Yes, smoke Benkai off, and the site is yours. That's exactly what is going to happen. Nebula out, and the cross has been permitted. Gonna drop the door down on them, but the B site is under the control of Heretics and got themselves full access to all the entirety of the site.
This is going to be a really hard-fought retake for PaperX, especially with the huge variety of weapons available for Heretics as well. Moments away from both the Cosmic Divide, the Nightfall, all abilities to aid them in this defense. It all comes down to who gets his first kill.
Zeek uses no command early on, so won't have access to it now. There's going to have to be raw firepower. Zeek gets pre-fired up against the wall. Now that is one hell of a way to start off this retake. keloqz able to anticipate it right back up. Jinggg only go for one, but it's still a 2-on-2, and they want to get into the back of the site. Mixwell holding a very interesting angle. It's actually very aggressive here from keloqz, but it's Zeek to open things up over in short. PaperX don't seem to be playing together as well as we've seen them in the past, trying to find advantages left and right from on this map. Really not gaining too much pressure. Instead, it's Heretics that have won every single one of these trades. And mind you, this is another force buy from PaperX. This is another buy round. So losing this will put them very far back in regards to this fall, allowing Heretics perhaps to get to that 5th round. Flash up from Levi to equal things up just a little bit.
A lot of damage being done here, and I'll tell you what, if mindfreak actually clears this position, clears the market as he leaves through mid, Mixwell's going to fall, and suddenly this becomes very, very doable.
Oh, the timing.
That's heartbreaking.
Oh, Mixwell just misses it. Imagine if missing mindfreak crossing will cost you this round.
Oh, I think he's got to figure it out though.
He's got a second chance to come out. That's exactly what happened.
But nothing in the form of full-on purchases here. So they can get the turrets backed off. Clearly has a problem with Timmy, but that's all right. It's over in mid. It's going to be Jinggg on the high ground, potentially hunting to catch out a rotation.
We actually haven't seen too much mid-rush from Heretics so far, so this is a change of pace. Trying to test out the defenses of PaperX. Last time they tried it, they were able to pick out Jinggg, but no, this time he will not give away that position that easily.
That's really damn strong now, over in mid as well. Yeah, one more player caught in mid-air. Jinggg is perfect. It would be silver linings, if anything.
This look by himself would be quite a denial for the sake of holding it. He's accurate, but can't quite get the second traded. They fell flat in mid last time. Can they hold their ground this time? Not overextending, making sure short is cleared out first gravity well. Jinggg in the corner, has to shoot it. keloqz reads it, and now Heretics are on top. Now, they need to pick up the spike. They've left it behind, but the decision seems to be their direction into this A site.
And Levi was caught in the rotation now. It's all on. It's all on mindfreak to hold this position.
He's being very sneaky with it. PaperX have rotated quickly, all onto the heaven side. They're going to be peeking it simultaneously. Cosmic Divide shown, trying to give them cover, trying to limit the players that can seek upon them. Benkai, though, is the only one remaining, though he can clean some players up given the health points.
He was on the precipice of first operator, and it's glass cannon from Forsaken. Hoping for a timing.
Oh,
Doesn't
so
land
close.
it, but Jingg's there to recover it. The crunch landing outside this B site.
He's really putting the pressure on the attackers here, not allowing them to set up. Mixwell finally shoots him down, but that's after two of his teammates are dead. Forsaken, gravity well. So smart from AvovA to deny this mid to be the point to be contested. Oh, but mid is where Mixwell falls. PaperX look confident. There were pace setters this round, and they shall be the ones to come out on top, and Zeek can bring out his magic. If he can bring that rabbit out of his hat. Let's see if he's got a bit of flair in him. Obviously, hard task, but he shall fall.
Pushing.
And PaperX open up that quickly. Jinggg, excuse me? He single-handedly just pushed A main and picked up 2 kills and realized where the spike is.
Absolutely, and actually, I think for Heretics, this is really going to frighten them because they don't know that Jinggg has moved. For all they know, PaperX now have complete control of the spike.
There.
I don't know how Jinggg is allowed to do all this. And he keeps it going. He wants the ace, man. I feel it.
I got the spike.
Will he get the ace, though? Fans seem to want it.
Absolutely.
But now he's a bit more composed, though.
He's got the information on Büyük's position.
Oh, that's for... And he can feel it! keloqz denies it. But the round will be going to PaperX nonetheless.
Judge in hand, Pavlos.
Oh, no.
Get ready for the highlight channels.
I so do not want to be Heretics in this instance. He's going to push through. He's going to... Oh! He doesn't even see him, and he ends up with 2. keloqz also gets 2 of his own, but PaperX are quickly rotated. They're quickly into the fight. And it seems the ace site may be of essence.
Setting up for this hit onto way is really going to be crucial. Now, beautiful dagger there from Zeek by so much time, so much information as well. Heretics, heavy stack into mid, which means the rotations are going to be pretty quick, maybe even quicker than PaperX expected here. Execution set up though, flash ready in counteraction from Zeek.
Heretics seem to want to move into this, even if the fragment comes out. Zeek comes out on top. This feels like a very Davai and mindfreak moment we saw from the other side. Well, looks like the script has been switched over, and Heretics are now the ones to do just that. Onto the side they go, and they're looking actually to collapse on this very quickly, looking to overwhelm, and so far successful to the back end. Davai can't do a thing. Not quite knowing of what is to come. They've got 2 very strong players trying to hold out this side. Mixwell swings. That's the first damage found through, but can't find the follow-up. AvovA stays alive, but not for long. It's 3 left for Heretics as they gain the site control. PaperX, they've got 6 on the board so far, and they're looking to make it 7, and it looks like that is going to be very, very possible. Zeek unable to do a thing with a drive-by of Benkai. Lovely swing across the corner, and keloqz looking to approach the site. He's got 4 against him with a Spectre. This doesn't look easy.
Once again, damage is his quest here. And, well, being suppressed, being revealed, life can be hard sometimes, and, well, but over to Heretics. They've got a stack there if bullets are required where utility fails.
Starts coming through, and the Nebulas will follow suit right after. They're looking to move in, but the dagger does deny the capability of using the Killjoy utility. Great counter coming through, but Jinggg looks to push by. Mixwell wins it, and nearly gets a second. It's damage at least. Zeek's still alive. Zeek connects a headshot, and does do a lot to Divide.
More space being brought as well. Divide, clean shot there. keloqz, remember, he was a glass cannon this round, Pavlos. He's got nothing behind this Vandal.
But he might have big brain and good aim. keloqz pushing through. Can't.
We've not seen anything from the lockdowns. Jinggg, hyper aggressive to start.
I thought for a second Jinggg avoided the dagger, but it's actually the dagger of his own teammate. Cosmic Divide very early, but note, this is to close out only half of the site, not full control of it, which means it's only an obfuscation of what they were trying to go for. It's indeed a fake, and PaperX are heading towards the B site. The fake has worked, because look, where Heretics have rotated, they've gone all the way towards the A site.
Water Force comes out as well. This is now where really the antics have to increase. Great teleport there from Forsaken. Follow up as well. They catch out keloqz down to the 4v4, and this is where that lockdown needs to have its impact, Pavlos.
Heretics are scrambling to get back into position. Zeek doesn't quite wait for his teammates to arrive, which means he will lose his life without any recapitalization. AvovA
crowd over, giving an opportunity for PaperX to get the spike down safely. It has been done so, but this numbers advantage and Heretics are not going to take the chance.
If they can't reclaim
They're saving.
they've got no other choice. That null command pot from Devi buys so much time as well when it comes to whether or not that lockdown can be committed. AvovA potentially hunting for some exits. Yes, he gets one here, but that spike's too far gone.
It's not as if Forsaken lost anything, right? That was his ultimate.
Yeah.
It's not as if he was holding a weapon.
There was a Vandal behind it.
Oh, was it? Okay.
So there's a little bit of loss here, but you look at the money of PaperX. That pain isn't going to be felt for a good few rounds now. The silver lining for Heretics is, with 3 Vandals, you are going to have some serious firepower next round. You're also going to be having that aggressively placed. Zeek now can't run.
He has to hit the shots. Slow peek by Forsaken and Devi. Both get a kill apiece, and only one in retaliation for Heretics.
This luck in mid is so strong from Jinggg as well. It means that for Heretics, it may have to be another round of saves. And every time they're saving, their buy is getting worse and worse because keloqz is only using a judge. Luckily, PaperX haven't capitalized off of this advantage. Instead, they've gone quiet. They've let Heretics stew, worry, and let the paranoia set in.
Next one needs a pick. Oh, he doesn't get rid of the dagger. He doesn't get rid of the dagger. He doesn't get the kill either. That would have been the game-winning scenario for them. They had a lockdown.
Oh no, and Jingg's flank. He's heard this rotation as well.
And that's a free kill if I've ever seen one. Heretics disheartened. PaperX on the verge of closing it out. They're close. This should mean this is the 11th round.
And
Wait
he's
a
going
second.
for this.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh no.
Wait a freaking second. Can he defuse it? Can he get it on time? Maybe he can. He's going for the ninja. Oh, but Devi is gone.
Now showstopper ready, and another fast hit.
Jinggg, very aggressive. Onto the site he goes. Mindfreak gets another kill. Oh, Heretics, they're in trouble. Yes, they've got ultimates to handle with this, but the disadvantage they always work upon
Spike planted.
puts them in such a bleak position. Can they get this retake? Can they make it work? A lockdown. But the fragment to deny it.
Perfect, absolutely perfect. For every question, there's an answer, Pavlos.
Maybe there's a chance when it comes to the weaponry. Maybe they can shoot their opponents down instead of trying to disable them. Benkai, within is the smoke, but Forsaken comes in from behind. He's being a cheeky bugger, and he's dealing with them all. Champions, you must defy the odds. Let's see if PaperX are able to do that. keloqz, first to open up, nearly to double up, but no, Forsaken denies it. Only one remaining as defender. Mixwell with a judge, tries to look away, but PaperX aren't going to let it happen. They're onto the site.
Once again, it's lightning fast for PaperX. There's already the lurk in place.
Benkai trying to hold them back. Zeek able to return the favor, but still, there's 2 left, and maybe Vandals to be collected.
Make or break. Tour de Force comes out. Furthermore, look at the equipment. AvovA's only got a Guardian.
And PaperX have actually kind of closed up the gap here. They're not going to play back on the safe. They're going to play aggressively.
That's the
Deny the setup. AvovA alone. He's got him 1. He's got to get 2. Can he get it? Guardian. Far from what he would have liked. But can he get in? AvovA. He goes in for the kill. But it's mindfreak to close it. PaperX are your Valorant India Invitational champions.
And there is...
You guys can go and lift the trophy. The moment that you've all been waiting for. They've given it their all. Blood, sweat, tears, all the time. Can we hear it for PaperX?